Last time on Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice.
Yeah!
Woo!
Simon's back.
And now back to Apollo Justice 2.
From what I can tell, there do not appear to be any inconsistencies in the testimony.
Of course there aren't any.
Oh, sorry, because I'm not trying to hide anything. As you somebody's right, I don't see anything inconsistent either. But I did pick up on some faint discord in Uendo's heart. Ponder all you would like, defense, but it is pointless. Your Honor, I believe there is no need for further deliberation. I disagree, Your Honor. I detected discord in the voice of the witness's heart. There's a clear indication that Uendo is facing some sort of inner turmoil.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Miss Sykes?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense would like to conduct a quick therapy session on the witness. Objection! Uendo, there is no need for you to submit to this so-called therapy. It's fine by me. I have nothing to hide. Bring it on. God dang it, I'm doing this for you! Impious fool! Why will you not listen to the guidance of this humble servant of the Holy Mother?
If the witness wishes to proceed, I see no problem, prosecutor.
In one ear and out the other. Seems as performer has no need for your so-called guidance, prosecutor sad monk.
Just know this, Uendo. Your folly will surely earn you divine retribution. Thanks, Simon. I'm gonna make the most of this opportunity created for me.
Just keep your wits about you.
I will. Uendo, could you tell us again about what happened in the dressing room?
Beep. Weep. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, it's gonna be 100%, guys. I bet you it's gonna be 100%.
Oh, would you look at that? It's 100%.
In my performance, I went to visit Shisho.
I called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I entered the dressing room, I saw Shisho slumped over. Oh, you weren't surprised at all. Boom. How do you like that, friend?
Uendo, I'm noticing something strange with these emotions.
Something stranger with cheesy toast, can you say?
No, something strange with these emotions. How could you have heard something stranger with cheesy toe skin?
I don't know. Maybe it's me who's got some cheese in my ears.
Did he want the floor to open up and swallow his cushions out of shame for that bad joke? The point I'm trying to make is that I noticed something very unexpected in your emotions. Now stop hiding and come out where we can see you.
Bailiff, please bring the witness a few replacement cushions.
No.
So what was this unexpected emotion you were saying there?
Oh, come on! His Honor said a few cushions, not a few dozen.
Now that we've all had a good laugh, please continue, Miss Sykes.
Who's laughing? Focus, Athena. Don't let yourself get rattled. When you entered the room and saw your master slump motionless over the table, you weren't the least bit shocked, Uendo. Don't you think it's a little odd?
Is it, though?
The lack of surprise means you were prepared for what you saw. And I think I know why. The reason Uendo wasn't shaken when he saw his master's dead body is because
he was zoned out. He has an entertainer's gut. He knew about his master's death.
Uendo, I think maybe the reason you weren't shaken was because you already knew you would find your master dead.
God, I haven't done that since Gato. He'd be like... I love Gato's moments where he's like... We're gonna like take him a sec before they got super into it. I thought she would just sleep whenever I saw him. Okay, so
you thought he was sleeping? Sounds plausible, but what made you think he was asleep?
Well, he had his head and arms up on the table as if he were taking a nap. Oh, and one other thing, there was that note too.
A note? What note?
He must be talking about this. Resting, do not disturb. It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb. Yes, that's the note I saw. After reading that, who wouldn't think Shisha was napping? That's a pretty reasonable assumption.
You've got to be kidding me.
Alright, the court record.
That's right. I saw this note, so that's why I thought Shisha was asleep.
I going to change my testimony to include that statement.
Alright, I'll write an update.
After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. I called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. Info update. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. But something seemed off, so I rushed over to him.
Uendo, I noticed something funny in your emotions again.
Funny, you say? Yes, an entertainer of my caliber can make people laugh even with my emotions.
I didn't mean that kind of funny. Quite the opposite, actually. When you entered the dressing room, I see that you suddenly felt anger. What I want to know is, what made you feel angry all of a sudden?
What? Let's see. Oh yeah, now I remember. As I was going in, I whacked my little piggy on something. I was annoyed at my own clumsiness, huh?
Wait, you mean you stubbed your pinky toe?
Just a little bump on my little piggy. No big deal. It's embarrassing, really.
Sounds more like he's hiding something. Better dig a bit deeper. No need to be embarrassed, Uendo. But I'm afraid it's something we do need to look into.
Oh.
I don't really see anything you could have stubbed your toe on in the area around the dressing room door in this picture. But maybe there was something there at the time.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Uendo, what exactly did you stub your toe on?
What an irrelevant question. You dishonor the soul of the victim with these unnecessary delays.
You tell her. Really, who doesn't stub their toe every once in a while? You really gotta fuss over every small detail like this? Well, the thing is...
I'm looking at you.
Even the most subtle of fluctuations in a person's psyche can clue us into the truth. That's why it's important to get to the bottom of this question. Plus, if I back down now, who knows what new insult Simon will hurl my way. Is there really no trace left of what he stubbed his toe on by any chance? What in the world might have been there?
There, but not anymore. Oh, the TV! Oh, okay.
Please take a good look at this photo of the crime scene. Do you see it? This long track goes from the door all the way across the room.
Now that you mention it, I do see traces of something getting dragged.
The drag mark ends there, the TV. This implies that the TV was originally by the door.
So why do you move it in?
I'm convinced that this TV is the object that Uendo stubbed his toe on. Well, Uendo, how about it?
Yes, you're right. It was the TV.
10.
What the heck?
There, the noise level dropped again.
There's still some left, though. Yes, I saw my pinky toe on the TV. But what of it? Why is it so important to you?
The noise went down, but it hasn't completely disappeared yet. Which means he's still hiding something. Okay, now let's try this tactic instead. Uendo, why was the TV moved there?
Shisho must have moved it so that you could watch my routine. What a place to put it, right in the middle of the doorway like that. I didn't want to bump into it again, so I put it back where it belonged.
Performances on stage can be viewed in the dressing room using that TV.
That's right! It's a closed circuit monitor that shows the stage. Oh, okay. Cool.
I see. Now what? I can't find anything else out of place, and I still haven't gotten the noise level down to 0 yet. Simon, I'm still getting noise here, but I don't see anything else fishy.
Huh. This is precisely why amateurs are such a bother.
Sorry.
I'm in no mood to play nursemaid here, but if that's what it takes to save the soba shop. Oi, Uendo. Here's a curiosity for you. This table Master Tornado is slumped over, looks like it was moved. That's what I thought. Did you happen to bump into it while you were moving the TV back?
Oh my! Yes, you're right. The TV at the table and Shisho's body moved with a jolt. That's when I first realized Shisho was dead. Oh, but how scared I was.
I see. Thank you. We're finally getting a more precise picture of how the body was discovered. But I wager you need to put the spurs to Uendo just a trifle longer.
Right. I can't keep asking Simon to bail me out like this. It's time for me to regain my footing and really stand on my own. Uendo, what you said just now about discovering your master's death. Could you please describe all of that again for the court in detail?
Alright.
But before you do, let me just plug in the latest information.
After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. I called for him outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. Info update. I tried to enter the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I put the TV back in its normal spot, I realized that Shisho was dead. Seeing me slumped over like that.
There we go. Why are you more surprised about him being slumped over a table than him being dead?
That's odd. After the initial shock of finding the victim dead, you reacted with surprise again. What was it that surprised you, Uendo, besides your master's death?
What do you mean?
What's more, you were even more surprised the second time than the first. What could have surprised you more than finding your late master? Search me. Search me. Your little thingy must have made a mistake.
Silence. The girl is as sharp as a trout, to be sure. But her ability to hear people's emotions is absolute. Now get to remembering, Uendo. What was it that surprised you?
That was a compliment, right? Well,
What the heck?
wait, what? It went back up? No, we pushed him too hard and now he's mentally all over the place. His emotions are completely out of control.
Out of control? Care to explain how that's irrelevant?
You know how normally I listen for the hidden emotions in a witness's voice, right? From there I look for the inconsistency between their testimonies and those emotions. But sometimes a person's feelings can run too high, making it hard to get proper readings.
So that's how your matrix program works. Fascinating.
Ordinarily, it's just one emotion that runs out of control, but it seems there's nothing ordinary about it this time.
Oh god, are all of them just gonna be... Oh, anger? Or are they all gonna be like... Oh no, it's just anger. What? That's totally normal. I don't know. I went to Vegeta. Oh, I see. I called him from outside the room. He didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. Tried to enter the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I put the TV back in its normal spot. Okay, I don't really know why, but sure.
I get it now, the cards were the root of it all.
Oh yeah. Oh, because he knew what that meant.
Don't try to deny it. You can't hide your feelings from me. The dying message I was left at the scene of the crime is what was causing you distress. If the dying message was the cause of all those feelings, then that means the phrase Owen Forth must mean something to you.
There we go, okay. Oh, noise level 0. Let's go. Bye-bye.
There. Noise level 0. Finally.
Sucked it up.
The dying message consists of 2 words, Owen and Forth, but neither of those 2 words have anything to do with this witness.
You are a fool.
Only Edward Dono can say that.
This topic warrants no further argument. Sure, there may not seem to be any direct connection between Uendo and the message. For now. But why don't you wait and decide what's necessary after you hear my theory?
I trust you've hit upon something, Athena.
Yep, my theory is right. We can finally solve the case of Uendo and the mysterious Owen Forth.
Well, go on then.
I can already tell this promises to be interesting. Now, please share your theory with the court, Miss Sykes.
Huh. There is something puzzling to me about Uendo's out-of-control emotions just now. Namely, that there were 3 distinct reactions present. I had never seen that before, and I wondered how it could be possible.
Oh, he has split personalities, maybe? Is there a conclusion to this meandering musing of yours?
Hold your horses, I'm getting there. So could a person flip between 3 distinct emotions of such intensity like a switch? In the end, I concluded that it just wasn't possible.
So that's it, is it? A bit unconventional, but I'll grant that it's possible within the realm of psychology.
Within the realm of psychology? I'm afraid you'll have to explain it for the old man up here on the bench.
Your Honor, my theory is that Uendo
has supernatural powers, is a robot.
With so many distinct personas, it's clear to me that Uendo has dissociative identity disorder.
What does that even mean?
Your Honor, the defense would treat this trial as a child's jest. Multiple personality disorder. A preposterous proposition indeed. Would you not agree, witness?
How did she know? How did she figure it out? Oh, now you should have been like, what? Simon's still over there laughing. Polkunka!
I can't believe it. I did it. I did it, Simon. I've read papers on it before. But to think I'd see a case of it for myself.
Blimey, Rakugo artists tell stories as different characters, but as different personalities?
Hey you, lawyer girl. You got a problem with us, huh? No problem at all.
What? I'm shaking my head. This is all very hard to believe. But now that we've established that the witness has multiple personalities, could each of them please introduce themselves to this court?
Uendo Tornado, I'm a Rakugo storyteller, as you know. Hello, everybody. Patches, the friendly jester here. Huh. Kisagawa, courtesan. Is that all of you?
Yes, that's all of us.
So there are 3 personalities in total: Uendo, Patches, and Kisagawa, huh? Well, Simon, what do you think? What do you think now?
That you're one lucky duck. Just be glad they were dense enough to help you out.
Can't you just straight up say I did great for a change?
No.
You appear to be quite proud of your self-defense, but all you've done is infringe upon the privacy of the witness. I couldn't disagree more, prosecutor. Now that we know there are 3 personalities, a new way for us to interpret the meaning of a certain piece of evidence has arisen.
A new interpretation. Oh, now I'm very curious. What is this piece of evidence you're talking about, Miss Sykes?
Knowing what we know about Uendo and his personalities, this now makes perfect sense.
Owen Fourth, as in 4th personality.
The cards?
That's right, Your Honor. Recall the original dying message left at the scene. We didn't have a clue as to what Owen Fourth could have possibly meant. But now, with this new information about Uendo and his personalities, isn't it possible that Owen Fourth actually means a secret 4th personality of Uendo's, a person named Owen?
What? Polkunka!
Uendo must have kept his dissociative identity disorder from us because he didn't want to be associated in any way with that dying message.
No, that's not why. We kept the disorder a secret for a different reason altogether. We've been taking advantage of our affliction to act out various Rakugo characters. If word of this got out, well,
our reputation as Rakugo artists would be tarnished, as would the Tornado name.
That's why we kept it a secret from everyone except members of the Tornado school. But really, there's no 4th personality. It's just 3 of us in here.
Slam my desk. A plausible enough sounding story. But it doesn't prove you didn't rearrange the cards, does it?
But... Satara!
How we can see that it's highly likely that the witness rearranged the cards. Is Prosecutor Sanmari actually agreeing with us?
However, is it not also possible that the accused killed Master Tornado? Calling my little butterfly friend. I wish he'd stop doing that, but whatever. And then left that message in order to frame the witness. And upon noticing the cards when he found the victim's body, he went to rearrange them.
Silence! A fantastic tale, but a tale nonetheless. No one outside the Tornado school knew about Uendo's multiple personalities. Uendo just finished saying so himself.
That is a true but ultimately meaningless point. The witness was only in the dressing room for 2 to 3 minutes. It's far too little time to commit murder, wouldn't you say?
Objection! Then who's to say he couldn't have done it before his discovery?
Objection! You're a fool. That spring chick memory of yours. Have you already forgotten Prosecutor Blackwell's testimony?
Simon's testimony?
Oh, it's me. I'm on the witness stand again. Jiro restored me to the dressing room. We heard the sound of Rakugo being performed from within. Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done. But now we can say it was the TV, right?
Slam my desk! That's right. Until just a few moments before Uendo entered the dressing room, Typhoon Tornado was confirmed to still be alive. Ugh!
No!
Not only that, but Uendo was on stage until just before he discovered the body. A bulletproof alibi they have already confirmed with several audience members.
Oh, no!
I also heard that his rocking performance that day was a steaming pile of... Well, you get the picture. Yes, I'm afraid so. I really sang up the stage, I did. And yet I have a perfect alibi. Indeed. Why not land the coup de grace on the defense by describing your alibi, witness? Okie dokie, Smokey. Oh my god, another one? Oh, there's so many testimonies. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure this part's almost over anyway, so... I was on stage until just moments before I went into the dressing room.
The entire audience was my witness.
The performance was a huge buzz. Not a single soul laughed. I'll never be able to live down how terribly I bombed during that very important show. Uendo was on stage before he found the body, so he could not have committed this crime. It is time to let it all go, defense, and move on.
Can you stop saying that for like more than 5 seconds? God dang. Well, get this, Prosecutor Sadmani. The Wright anti-agency never gives up. We'll fight to the bitter end.
Theh. Allow me to say this once more. Let it go and move on.
And allow me to say it once more. I'm never giving up.
Let it go and...
Never!
This is pointless. Slam my desk. You should have taken advantage of this opportunity while you could, you foolish child. Your worthless convictions only serve to prolong the accused's suffering. If words will not sway you, then perhaps pain will.
No! Oh no! Anything but this! The pain! Make it stop! I'm back! What's the big idea, Prosecutor Sadmati?
That was but a small dose of punishment for your misguided convictions. Are you now a bit more inclined to give up as instructed?
As if...
In that case, you must require another dose.
Wait, no.
Oh! Not bloody likely. Oh! Black will come in clutch being like, you know, eat this. He's just like, nah, fam. Ugh. I don't give two flips about your beliefs. But if Sykes don't know where to submit to you here, I won't be able to eat good soba anymore. That is literally my only motivation for this case. I don't care about the defendant. I don't care about anybody else in this case. I just want to eat some noodles for the love of God. Or whatever. Or soba, sorry.
That's right. For Mr. White's future and Prosecutor Blackwell's stomach. I will never give up.
You will rue those words, defense. Of that I can assure you. You'll rue your face. That was a terrible burn if I've ever heard one.
Whatever. Shut up, Apollo's brother.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because I'm magic, and I can see the future. And we're never going to talk about in this case.
Oh, I do.
Do you have any idea what went wrong? I'm not sure if it was my performance or if it was just that particular audience. Maybe it was the story I picked. But every entertainer knows that this kind of thing happens from time to time. I guess that makes sense. Still, I wonder how he could have flopped his own commemorative show. Maybe I should dig into things a bit more. Could you tell me which Rakugo story you performed?
I could, but I'm not sure if it would mean anything to the uninitiated.
Well, even if I might not get it, can't you at least try me?
All right, if you insist. The story performed is called What? Oh, and that's how the TV was heard. Toki Soba, otherwise known as Time Soba.
Time Soba, huh? Maybe Uendo's right. He's only said the name of the routine. I'm already lost.
Ah, so you performed Time Soba, did you?
What? You know it, Prosecutor Sadmati?
In the course of my studies last night, I became familiar with a number of stories. I must say, defense, you would do well to prepare for your next trial.
Simon, what's Time Soba about?
Look it up yourself.
Allow me to give an overview. The story takes place on a winter's night. A man orders a bowl of soba at a street call. How you doing, sir? What can I get for ya?
I see you've got seaweed top talamaki soba and mixed with shibuya soba. Have a little shabaka, my good man. Sure is cold tonight, isn't it? There's nothing like hot bowl news and super warm with the soul.
You know, sir, one shabaka coming right up.
So how's business?
Not so great, sir.
Is that so? Well, that's great, because things can only get better from here, right? Well, prosecutor.
The customer talks on and on like this. Finally, when he is done eating, he goes to pay for his soba.
How much do I owe you?
I'll be 16 more, sir.
I see. Sorry, but I only have small change on me. I'll count the coins in your palm, so could you hold out your hand for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, what time is it?
It's 9, sir.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thanks, and bye. Ha 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 ha! Very well done, Prosecutor Naughty. That was excellent.
Huh? I don't get it. What was so funny about that?
Don't you see? The customer paid with coins, counting them out one by one. Then, just after counting 8, he asked about the time. And the soba vendor answers with 9.
Oh, now I get it. You made the vendor say 9, and then he continued counting from 10.
Exactly. He cheated the soba vendor out of one mon with smooth talking. So he continued with another man who saw the whole thing and tries to do the same. But he bungles the trick and ends up paying more than 16 mon for his soba. The story ends on that as the punchline. You can look up the rest of the details yourself. But I'm sure Prosecutor Sadmonk over there would love to perform it for you after court.
So basically, it's a story about a man cheating on his soba bill. That's kind of petty, isn't it?
Is that really all you have to say about this classic story? Time soba is such a well-known staple of Rakugo, the skill of the artist is crucial and...
Objection. Fine, so you studied a lot. We haven't had the time for a lecture detour right now, Prosecutor Sadmonk.
Aw, I want to hear a little more. I suppose it's off topic. Getting back to the matter at hand, Miss Sykes, the witness, stated that the story performed is called Toku Soba, otherwise known as Time Soba. Would you like to add it to the
Should I have that statement added to this testimony?
Dang right I should.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to have it added.
Very well.
Boom, boy.
Uendo, isn't there something odd about the routine you performed?
Odd? No, I don't think there's anything odd about it.
But that's exactly what I find odd. The fact that you don't think it's odd.
We're discussing the witness's alibi at the moment, defense. The show's program is completely irrelevant.
Slam my desk. That's where you're wrong, Prosecutor Sadmati. The reason being, it contradicts the statement the witness just made. Uendo, do you know what this is?
No. What is it?
This is an invitation for the show sent from Master Tornado to Prosecutor Blackwell. Included in the invitation is a rundown of the show's program, which clearly states that Time Soba was to be performed by Master Tornado himself.
No.
Slim,
why do you keep doing that? I don't understand.
Uendo, why did you perform the routine your master was scheduled to do? Well, you see, the reason for that is...
How do I say this? You see, let's say it was a prank. That's right, it was a little joke, you see. I was trying to surprise Shisho perform his routine before he did.
Oh no.
I don't know if I buy that. Was doing the victim's routine really just for laughs, or... Hey, didn't Simon have to hear Time Soba coming from the dressing room? Just during Uendo's performance on stage. Seems like too much of a coincidence. Wait, can it be?
What's the matter? You look like a hen with a dozen eggs to lay.
Stop comparing me to birds!
Fine. And seize this bird brain timidity. If something has occurred to you, then lay it out for us already. Don't breed resentment in those watching your performance.
Okay. I don't have a ton of confidence in this theory, but here goes. It looks like Uendo's alibi checks out, Your Honor, but even though he was on stage at the time, he may have been trying to obfuscate a crucial detail about this case.
Are you referring to the soba bill the man tried to skimp on in the witness's story?
I'm not talking about the Rakugo story, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, but then What the heck are you talking about?
What Uendo may have been trying to deceive us about was the time of the victim's death, boy. Uendo tried to deceive us about the time of the victim's death.
What?
Ah! Slam my desk. What gibberish! Prosecutor Black will even testify to the time of the victim's death. I know, but he only testified that way because he and Jiro have been completely taken in.
You mean, why the soba bill thing?
Would you please forget about the story for a second, Your Honor?
I was deceived. Who will I have to kill?
Okay, chill out, Blackwell. Pray tell, how did Uendo manage to deceive two people as performing on stage? That's easy. All he had to do was use a certain prop in the dressing room.
Oh, and what might that be?
If you haven't figured it out yet, then I think you're a stupid idiot.
But you're the judge, so I can forgive you.
This TV was used to view what was happening on the stage. Prosecutor Blackwell, when you came to the dressing room, what was Uendo doing?
He was performing time soba. Blast! Could it be?
Yes, it could, and it was. What you and Jiro heard was not Master Tornado practicing his routine. It was Uendo's performance as heard through this TV's monitor speakers.
What? What?
With the TV just inside the inner door of the dressing room, it could easily be heard from the hallway outside.
Because we knew that Master Tornado was scheduled to perform time soba, we were easily manipulated to thinking he was still alive at the time, rehearsing.
Yes, your knowledge of the day's program is why the two of you could be fooled this way. Simon, do the voice you hear belong to Master Tornado?
Huh. With the doors in the way, I couldn't tell exactly who the voice belonged to. But because I heard time soba, I just assumed it was Master Tornado. Oh, I can't believe I was taken in by such a simple mind game.
Objection. All of that is mere conjecture. Where is your proof, defense? Uendo moved the TV back when he discovered the body. After all, he couldn't very well leave it by the door, because then someone might figure out the trick he'd been playing. Ugh. And there's one more thing about Uendo's actions that's suspicious.
And that is?
The fact that he flopped so badly on such an important occasion.
What's suspicious about that? You can pro slip up once in a while, you know?
But I believe that this time it was intentional. Because Uendo knew it'd be strange to hear laughter coming from the dressing room.
Oh my!
Yipes! It's all just a bit too perfect to be sheer coincidence. Plus, if the voice Prosecutor Blackwell and Jiro heard was due to Uendo's scheming, then the victim's time of death could have been earlier than 4 p.m. In other words, Uendo could have killed Master Tornado himself.
You've got you by the stones now, Uendo, so you better confess everything.
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
We demand an explanation. Uendo!
I confess, I tampered with the crime scene.
But he's not admitting to the murder yet.
Is it the defense's claim that Uendo Tornado is the true murderer in this case? If he tampered with the crime scene, then we have to at least consider him a suspect.
Hold it!
Hold it. Now wait just 1 minute. Yes, I admit to messing with the dressing room, but I didn't kill Shisho. Then why did you tamper with the crime scene? I refuse to answer that question. What?
Satara!
If you suspect this witness, then I have a question for you. What could it be this time? Uendo has absolutely no reason to murder Typhoon Tornado. After all, why would Uendo kill the man who recognized his skill and promoted him? Oh! Well, his motive, was... I can't think of a single thing. It appears you're also not aware of one other fact. And that is? That the accused visited the dressing room before 4 p.m. as well. Is it not natural, then, to suppose that the accused killed the victim at that time? What? Nobody told me Mr. Wen had also gone there before 4 p.m. We're only discussing the time from after 4 p.m., so I didn't think to mention it. But now that you have made the time period before 4 p.m. relevant... Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. So you really do not know what your client was doing during that time frame, do you? You were a fool. Well, it was all very sudden, and, Why'd you wait until the very last second to contact me, Simon?
Don't you give me that look. And just so you know, Bucky never told me he had visited the Master before 4 p.m. either.
Ah, this sort of thing is exactly why that prosecutor keeps calling us unprepared.
The defense will stop squabbling this instant.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Prosecutor Sadmani, please continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defense, you know the soba making implements from the dressing room, correct?
You talking about the equipment for making soba noodles?
You speak of the large bowl that is used to mix buckwheat flour and water. The long rolling pin, the special knife that is used to cut the dough into noodles.
Precisely. Those tools all came from the accused soba shop.
You mean they didn't belong to Master Tornado?
Mr. Wen has visited the dressing room to give the victim a soba making lesson. And that visit was before 4 p.m. I'm afraid that after the accused kneaded the dough and made those noodles, he committed the act of murder.
But wait, that doesn't add up. If Mr. White killed the victim before 4 p.m., why would he return to the room at a later time?
Oh, is he gonna finally show up? I knew it. Wet soba! You're in caboodle when it comes to noodles.
Oh my! Hi, Miss Chickadee. Hey, Simon. The reason I went back is because Master Tornado ordered uncooked noodles.
Mr. Wet?
Yesterday, I brought noodle-making tools to the dressing room around 2 p.m. That's when Mr. Tornado ordered uncooked soba noodles to stock up on.
Uncooked noodles to stock up on?
Yes, ma'am. Master Tornado kept a supply of soba noodles from my shop in his fridge. We only had one serving left, so I went back to my shop to get some more.
One serving of noodles in the fridge, but I thought the fridge was practically empty. Anyway, the whereabouts of the missing noodles isn't all that's important now.
You ran into me and Gira when you came back to deliver the uncooked soba, correct?
That's right, Simon. I made time out of my busy day delivering the noodles. And you know what? I ignored me when I called to him from the inner doorway. He just kept mumbling Rakugo lines for ages, so I got mad and went back to my soba shop.
Ah, so that's why you got mad. What you're saying is true, then there's no way he could be the murderer.
I swear I'm telling the truth, Miss Chicken. Bailiff, quick, get this man to the infirmary! Or just a bucket. Well, I dare say he's quite the handful.
Your Honor, please accept the statements Mr. Wet just made now into evidence.
Objection! I believe the accused's statements about going to the room at around 2 p.m. is true, for it falls within the victim's estimated time of death.
That opens up the possibility that the crime was committed between 2 and 4 p.m. That's some critical information.
Yes, Your Honor, but other than that one point, Mr. Wet's statements are dubious and without proof.
But they are the words of the defendant himself. Simon, back me up here.
Here's a point. If I were the prosecutor, I wouldn't accept them either.
Well, I understand the defense's feelings on the matter. This court is unable to accept anything other than the time the defendant made his visit.
Now what do I do?
I trust you have no further objections, defense. At last, the time has come to send the soul of the victim onward to the Twilight Realm.
Silence. Semi-desk. What are you yammering on about, Prosecutor Sadmonk? We still have something we need to question Uendo about.
We do? Like what?
Well, don't just stand there.
But we don't have any evidence left to present.
Have you forgotten already? Isn't there still a hidden witness you have yet to question? Oh, Owen.
Oh, that's right. Your Honor, there's still one more issue we haven't finished discussing yet.
Oh? And what is this bit of unfinished business?
We haven't finished discussing this issue related to Uendo.
Owen.
We still have to discuss the possibility of a fourth personality, the one named Owen.
Are you suggesting that this fourth personality of Uendo might be the true culprit?
Jeez, not that again.
Told you we don't know anything about this Owen.
Look, Uendo, I know you don't have any motive to kill your master, but this Owen may have one for all we know.
Come clean now, Uendo. You've got another personality stashed away, haven't you?
Please tell us everything you know about Owen.
That's enough. The witness has already stated that he knows not of any Owen character.
Bravo! You tell him, Mr. Prosecutor!
Hey, Patches. If you claim you don't know Owen when you really do, that's tantamount to perjury. If you want to exercise your right to remain silent, however, well, that's a different story.
Do not listen to the depraved prosecutor, witness. You will be tainted with his evil.
Do you have any idea how dark and cold the prison cell is?
I exercise my right to remain silent.
What's this now? Changing horses in midstream, are you?
Shut up. I remain silent, that's it.
Patches, you fool. You stay out of this.
Patches is not the brightest bulb in that box you call a noggin, is he? The fact that he switched from I don't know any Owen to I will remain silent is proof that he does know about Owen.
There it is again. Simon's formidable psychological manipulation tactic. I'm sure glad he's on my side today.
Objection. Slam my desk. You dirty, despicable, depraved prosecutor. You were leading the witness. Witness, there's no need for you to submit yourself to the defense's questioning.
Objection. Slam my desk. Your Honor, Uendo is definitely hiding something. Please allow me to question this witness about the existence of Owen.
I suppose only this witness can confirm or deny the existence of Owen for us. Very well. I will allow the defense proceed.
Pokunka. I never met any personality named Owen.
Patches was just blurting out nonsense in a panic.
We're always aware, so we definitely notice if a personality like that showed up.
How dare you treat me like a criminal based on mere conjecture?
Oh, probably gonna have to split this episode into 2 parts.
Wow, how am I supposed to deal with the testimonies of 3 personalities?
Unless you can prove the existence of Owen here, it's all over. You best screw your courage at the sticking place and attack their testimony head on.
Alright, I will. Just stop piling the pressure on me. I have to draw out some info. Anything to drag Owen out in the open.
Okay. Cross-examination. Well, about Owen. Okay.
But what if, for some reason, you 3 were unconscious at the time of the incident? The 3 of you weren't alert and aware, what would happen?
What would happen? I'm not even sure what you mean.
I mean, you 3 share the same memories, right? But what if Owen is different? What if he has memories separate from yours? Maybe Owen emerges when the 3 of you are unaware or unconscious.
Instead of speaking as if this 4th personality is a foregone conclusion, I suggest you prove his existence first.
Well, we've already seen 3 personalities, a 4th wouldn't be a stretch.
You're a fool. You dishonor the victim in this court by jumping to such conclusions without proof.
Have you ever heard of these old sayings, Prosecutor Sadmati? What happens twice will happen thrice. If you see 1, there are likely 30 in your home. I'm basing my theory on such premises. Comparing us to cockroaches, do we bug you that much, girlie?
But how do you intend to prove it? How will you prove that all 3 personalities become unconscious, as you say? Unless you can do that, all of this talk is merely empty speculation.
Well,
Don't be so timid. If you don't have it, then find it.
Look for something that could render Uendo and the others unconscious.
Sounds right. I can't back down now. For my client, Mr. Wet, I have to... Wait, Mr. Wet?
Let me rest. Maybe if I were a lump of regular flesh donor noodles, but I'm fresh like my soba. Don't you let Soba rest. It's all about 3 freshes. Oh. What?
blacked out.
Mr. Wet, falling unconscious. Wait a minute. I think I've got it.
Besides, you have proof to back up your theory.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, I do. The proof is right here in this crime photo.
It is? In that case, please point out what supports your theory.
This, most likely, is what caused Uendo to lose consciousness.
Oh, did he drink a bunch?
This is probably what made Uendo lose consciousness.
Yes, the sake. Isn't it just like Master Tornado to pick a fine brand like caramel?
Sake? Oh, you mean rice wine?
Hold it.
Oh, please, don't call it rice wine. That's so unsophisticated. It's not even wine. Huh, silly girl.
I must agree. You need to become more cultured, Athena.
Tomato, tomato. It's made of rice and people get drunk from drinking it, right?
I love that expression of his, like, I'm mad at you now. It's called sake. End of story.
Fine, sake it is then. I caramba. Everybody's so touchy about these things.
I recall Master Tornado would often have a drink or two before performing. He said it made him more eloquent. Drinking too much of the stuff can make one lose consciousness, though, of course. My screen wasn't working for a second there.
And look, there were 2 glasses on the table. Uendo, I believe your master offered you some sake. And then, you must have drank too much and passed out. That's when your 4th personality, Owen, emerged. I drank sake. Oh, that's a good one.
We have a real sweet tooth, you see, so yes, we did accept a sugary red bean bun. But since we really dislike sake, we said no thank you to that. Believe it or not, we're real weak when it comes to booze. Even a tiny drop can knock us right out. So you see, I had a sweet manju bun, but I didn't drink any sake.
What? Well, that can't be right. The defense demands that the glasses be examined right away.
You amateur! Did you really think I had not already done so? Your foolishness is beyond the pale.
Don't tell me.
There was no trace of the witness having touched either of the glasses, naturally.
Right, of course.
Miss Sykes, would you like the witness's statement added to his testimony?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Very well.
I had a sweet. Oh, this is covered in sake.
This shows what most likely made Uendo lose consciousness. That note, are you feeling lightheaded, child? Perhaps a bit peckish. I'm not hungry, and my head feels just fine, thank you very much.
Oh!
Look at the paper. Look at the paper this note is written on. Isn't there something familiar about it?
What exactly is your point, defense?
This faint design here reminds me of the paper from
The bottle.
Yep, it's a piece of the wrapping paper on the box of manju buns by the victim on the floor. Uendo, you may not have drunk any sake, but you did eat a sweet red bean bun, right?
Well, yes, that's right.
I don't know if you are aware of it or not, Uendo, but I believe the manju you ate caused you to fall unconscious.
A bean bun? But how?
Because those buns contain a secret ingredient, a very punchy secret ingredient at that.
a punchy secret ingredient.
Yes. The design on the wrapping paper matches that of something else in the room.
It does?
The design of this object matches that of the Manju's box wrapping paper.
Really? I have to point this out? Okay.
The camel pattern? It's the same as the one on the camel brand sake!
So, just as Uendo said, he didn't drink any sake per se.
But he did eat some.
Impossible!
Uendo had a camel brand red bean bun, which boasts a nice shot of sake as one of its ingredients.
So the defense is claiming that Uendo passed out after consuming a camel sweet bun, which allowed a fourth personality named Owen to emerge. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. That's exactly what I'm claiming.
But there's one thing that bothers me. Won't the alcohol content of the buns evaporate as they are steamed?
In order to give them a stronger flavor, some manju are specifically made to retain as much of their alcoholic content as possible.
Huh. What kind of lightweight do you think I am? Even I wouldn't pass over from eating a simple manju. Then how about we test that theory? What do you say, Your Honor?
Seeing is believing, as they say. Very well, I will allow a test.
Thanks, Your Honor. Simon, go buy some camel manju on the double. And don't forget to get me one too, okay?
Why must I?
And while you're at it, Prosecutor Blackwell, you will get one for me as well.
I'm not the courthouse stable boy, you know?
Oh, he's gonna call Taka!
But just this once, I'll emphasize. Taka, I'm counting on you. And all of you had better pay me back.
Aw, but I thought it would be your treat, Prosecutor Blackwell. What a shame. Now then, let's adjourn until the manju arrive by Carrier Hawk. Court reconvene as soon as Shocker returns.
Whew! That was a long trial, but I'm probably gonna split that into 2 parts because of how long it is. Thank God to be continued finally. So I hope you enjoyed these past 2 episodes because there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this in one unless I want it to be like an hour and 45. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. So we're gonna see more Last Stops game. We'll play in it till the end as always. I can definitely see what you guys mean by saying this is the filler chapter, but Blackwell's in it, so I forgive it. Blackwell's in it, so I can just be like, yeah, but Blackwell's here, so who cares? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out!